As he goes towards Maggot's body, which you think is dead, he kind of just kicks it and says, Maggot, oh Maggot, you didn't think you could escape me so easily, did you? Maggot starts to wake up, and he says, Master, my injuries were no trick, Master. A human would have died, and even so, I dragged many of the enemy with me.
From back here.
I can see that. You are a fine servant, Maggot, and a fine soldier. Don't let any of those men tell you differently. Maggot. So eventually, as you guys get back on the ship, Maggot says, You will permit them to celebrate? The soldiers need inspiration, Master. I suppose they've earned it. And the view from the palace is worth seeing. You can almost imagine what this world was like. Of course, anyone who tries to profit from the colony's wealth will be executed with the Republic vandals. Anyways, so there's another Imperial officer that kind of walks up. This is a major, actually, so this guy is higher up than the last guy, the one who died, the commander. And Teneb approaches the major before him and says, Major, and greeting him. And the major says, My lord, I have received word from the Citadel. The Dark Council is pleased with your results on Begeren and sends it congratulations. You also have my gratitude. And he's tense about this, the major. And Teneb says, Yet you're troubled. Major replies, The Council states that with the invasion complete, your reprieve is over. It's time you face justice for the crimes of Lord Califo. Teneb begins to reach down to his lightsaber, but thinking better, he extends his arms to the Major in a gesture of surrender. Well, Maggot, I must say I'm surprised. It seems we surrender this day after all. Are you going to join them as they kind of take him prisoner? Actually, you don't really have a choice. The Major also gives you and I was trying to remember the actual name. Chikara.
I don't have a choice anyway.
Yeah, so they cuff you guys as well. Do you kind of just voluntarily, like Teneb did? Or are you going to go down fighting?
Go down fighting?
I mean, you only have one health left.
Come on, Hobo with the sniper rifle. You got this. He's got 2 health.
Oh, yeah.
2 health.
2 whole health. That's totally enough to risk your...
It's not enough to risk this.
What you do is you put your handcuffs around his neck and then hold him hostage. Nobody's going to shoot you if you're holding a captain hostage.
You mean a major.
Yeah, even better.
But, Chikara does surrender as well, seeing that Teneb did.
Damn.
Well, I guess I'll follow in my boss's footsteps.
Alright.
Wait. Can I try to stash the knife away, or is it...
Give me a stealth.
Okay. Let's see. Stealth is agility, 2 ranks, and it...
2 yellow, 2 green for you.
Wait, what?
Wait, oh, I'm sorry.
Just 2
I was looking at his cunning.
Yeah, man, that
perception is ridiculous.
I can see the god.
I can see into the future.
Hold on, I have to also figure out what you're rolling against.
Yeah, true. I guess I can't keep that because I didn't really roll it.
I can see everything.
He did get 4 hits.
No, I didn't roll that at all.
Okay.
I wish I did.
Against... what did we say? It's cunning for presence? I mean, for perception?
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay,
so then it is 2 purple that you're rolling against.
Oh, okay. That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
What do we got? Okay, yeah, you definitely got it.
I was about to say give him a boost for being a trained smuggler, but whatever, this works.
Well, he's not even a smuggler.
He's not a smuggler, but he's been doing nothing but smuggling ever since we started this game.
Smuggling, assassination.
So where do you put the knife? Like up your sleeve, so that way you can kind of easily...
Prison wallet.
Well, I assume like he would like put it up his sleeve, so that way if he needs it, all he has to do is go like...
Yeah.
And then it's...
Okay.
At the ready.
Yeah.
Plus, then you could also use it as a lockpick.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Oh, that was the idea. Okay.
Well, the idea was either, when I feel better, murder the way out of the situation, or be stealthy and leave. Probably gonna be the latter.
Alright, so Go ahead and rest.
Yeah.
And that's going to get you...
Wow,
You're going to get a full rest, actually.
even when the Sith win, it's a stalemate.
Yeah, so it's actually a full rest, so go ahead and... Because it's going to take 8 hours to get back to the capital.
Alright, so back down to...
Yeah, you're back to 0. You're at full. You're back. Same thing with Teneb. Everybody gets a full rest. Same with you.
Oh, good.
I'll just leave it blank then, because it's at 0.
Yeah. That's usually what most people do, is just blank it out. Right.
Man, the bullshit that I was able to pull hiding then.
So eventually you make it to the planet of Dromon-Kos, capital of the Empire, just in time to see a parade celebrating the recent Sith victories, because there are other fronts than the ones that you guys have fought on, where the Sith have been winning. One of the Sith Lords on a float being the well-known Darth Maul. Oh, I send a picture, I'll probably just put this up. Let's see. Instead of enjoying such pleasantries, though, you are riding above it towards the Dark Council's palace.
Yep.
Just so you know, the Dark Council is the Sith, is like the Emperor's like chief lieutenant. It's like a bunch of Sith.
Okay.
Think of it like
it's cabinet.
yeah. Think of it like the cabinet or parliament. Really, it's closer to a parliament.
Parliament implies that they actually have the power.
They have some power.
Like
Well,
the Queen of
actually,
England nowadays is just a figurehead.
correction.
nowadays.
They are more of a cabinet because they each have like a different thing that they're over. So they're closer to a cabinet. So you were right the first time. Because each of them, like one is like in charge of ministry, one is like the war, stuff like that.
Parliament, they do have.
That's not what it is for.
Yeah. This is Darth Maul.
Ooh,
Well,
fancy.
let me get one that's like more of a him less and like ready to rip your face off. I mean, it's really hard with Mar because he's got that whole spikes and mask thing going.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just a Renaissance knight, no problems.
Welcome to the to the Renaissance.
How do you liking my battle strategy?
Oh, you mean the runaway option?
Yes, the runaway option with 9 people. 11 people.
You could have killed some of them.
1,000?
Could have killed some of them.
Those numbers are not worth it.
They were just guards that you would have been sacrificing. Sure it is.
Plus, these people probably think better of me for keeping them informed and alive.
Probably not, though, since their leader died anyways.
I tried. Sources that I had...
There will still be some resentment, though, over it. Planet is lost as a whole. That's the problem with the stalemate.
That doesn't matter.
So anyways, you hear Teneb say, "Isn't it wonderful? Tomorrow there will be order, but tonight the city enjoys the fruits of its labor. Lord Melikos reads poems in the old Sith tongue, and the people dance. Lord Ekage brands the heroes of his Red Legion." Faggot interrupts and says, "But you are not with them, Master." Teneb replies, "I am aware of that, maggot. Watch below. The Emperor himself chose the banner of Lord Nancrang. He foresaw Nancrang's triumph over the Jedi in the Mid-Rim. It's why we honor him tonight. They cannot force you to submit. You could flee to the border worlds. The soldiers adore you. We all adore. Enough!" Vehicle finally arrives to the palace entrance and off. "Enjoy the celebrations, maggot. We are all servants here." One of the Imperial guards at the entrance says, "Dark Council awaits you," to Teneb. "If anyone harms the alien while I'm gone, I will find you. If I die, I will haunt you. You understand?" Guard prevents anyone else from following Teneb Kell and as he enters the palace. Your judgment is to await outside. Is there anything you want to do as you're being held prisoner here?
As the rains down in Africa.
Just look around, try and figure out how many people there are trying to...
Well, we at least have a Imperial guard, like an actual like red guard, in front of the palace entrance. At least you have 6 more like regular troops with you. Actually 8, sorry.
Alliance! Make a new alliance!
I mean, currently you are not in deep trouble. Because you've proven yourself so far since being...
Yeah, I guess I'll examine the cuffs, see what makes them work.
You see they're pretty much like regular, like electric, like the way that a lot of the cuffs are nowadays, where they're like, they have the electronic codes in them and all that. But they can be manually hacked if you really tried, but you'd be like breaking them to where they can never do so.
Just do the old dislocate the thumb, squeeze on out.
I can't, I've only got 11.
This is strain damage now.
Well, also you're back to... Remember, you're back to...
Yeah, I'm back to...
So go ahead, dislocate your thumbs,
Yeah,
squeeze on out of the shackles.
but with the 9 people.
One of them being, like... Think like...
I mean,
the Emperor...
Obviously, you're not going to go
I mean...
right in front of everybody, but
I mean,
you're going to be like...
But, like, one of them is, like, essentially think like the Emperor's Guard from Return of the Jedi, or Snoke's Praetorian Guard from Episode 8.
So Pants will lean over to Chikara.
I say we wait it out and see what the Council holds for us. I bet they have plans. We can continue to get on the Council's good side. Maybe we can even pass, and we can go over Angril's head. Then they won't care if we do anything to Angril. Makes sense to you, I mean. It's one of those, like, basically suck up to the boss's boss.
Yeah.
If you suck up to the boss's boss, then you can get rid of the boss.
Well...
And then become the boss.
This is just the politer version.
Well, this is the way to where you can suck up to the boss's boss and then kill the boss.
Yeah. Alright.
Without the boss's bosses getting mad. Over.
Right, because the boss's boss will be like, oh.
Yeah, they might not even send another master for Chikara.
They're just like, we give up.
Well, no, like, they might, like, legitimately just be like, okay, you've proven that you can move up the ranks at that point. Probably not, because JP hasn't.
Alright.
That's the only reason JP hasn't been moving up. Like,
I guess I'll wait.
if he had been here 2 more nights with you guys, then he would have moved up with you, actually. He would have moved up tonight if he had been here.
I guess
Same thing with Charlie. Because they were all here episode 1. Asen would have just been Asen, even though he would have been here every night. Anyways.
So Pants is just kind of looking around, waiting, and he's like...
Watching the parade?
Yeah. It's like, so what did you do as a kid?
I killed people.
Doesn't sound very entertaining.
It was for me. Not so much for the people that I killed. Meanwhile, with the Republic...
Till you got up to that one weirdo that you were trying to force choke, and he goes, harder, harder, way harder.
Then it was fun for everybody. Alright, so what's your character? What are you guys up to, kind of... Because you're on the ship still, you haven't really gone anywhere.
Yeah, we're going to be trying to go back to the Republic to explain what happened.
Oh, in detail.
In triplicate.
By the way, I guess I should show you what Teneb looks like. So that way you can give a detailed description of him. Yeah, that's usually a good thing to have. Oh, here's one version of how he could have killed your governor. That's what the governor looked like, by the way. At least he wasn't like that. Although I think he ended up being more brutal.
Yeah.
By the way, you still have that on your ship.
I know. And I don't know what to do in this situation, personally. On the one hand, I want to get the body off the ship. But
also, you're like in deep space now.
Yep, and on the other hand... wrong as hell just to send him out in the...
Here's a better view of Teneb.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get a picture of Maggot. Probably not that one. Well, here's a close-up of his face. So that's Maggot.
Okay. He's a Cyclops, cool.
Yeah, they're called a Bisson. Alright, so you're heading towards the Republic ship?
Yep.
The last locations you knew of?
Yep.
Alright, so eventually you make it to the ship.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.